Me for another video beer review then. Today we've got another beer from No Heroes Brewing, and this is their Bisoncan. As you can see, it's very reflective, and yeah, this is a hazelnut and chocolate porter then, coming in at 5.2% ABV. These guys are out of Bournemouth in South Hertfordshire, just north of London, but yeah, check out the artwork again. Look at that, pretty damn cool. If it wants to focus, it'd be better. But yeah, had this once before, a couple of weeks ago. It's one of them double can sort of things. So what we've got here, so No Heroes, they actually plant a tree for every kind of purchase that you make, which is absolutely awesome. No Heroes are four mates on a quest to brew some great easy drinking beers and do some good at the same time, which is all that about. We plant trees with one tree planted when you buy our beer, so pretty much straightforward there. So this beer was actually packaged at Glenafric Brewery in Birkenhead. So I think there's another brewery, they actually pretty decent beer co in London and Glenafric up near Liverpool. So yeah, they haven't actually got their own premises, so a bit of a gypsy brewer at the moment, but yeah. So had this one before. This was all part of the craft beer hour in late get the month right in my head, August, that's the one. Let's crack this open then. So yeah, I purchased the box. I think it was 12 beers and postage for 35 quid-ish, which is, I thought was pretty good. So they've not been going too long, but yeah, they do all the artwork themselves, which is another really cool thing. It is actually a wrapper on a silver can rather than anything else. But yeah. So nice, light, slightly tan coloured, just off whitehead, just over a finger of whitehead, but yeah, really tightly packed bubbles on that head. Really nice looking beer. So into the light, yeah, there is some that kind of ruby hue kind of look to it. Apart from that, it's jet black, but yeah, you know, a real kind of a deep mahogany, cherry, typical kind of porter colour really. So yeah, give it a swirl and a sniff then. Oh, the aroma on this thing. I mean, I already know the aroma. My initial reaction to this beer was when me and Jake done a live about 2 weeks ago. So go and check his channel out and be on there. That was my initial aroma, kind of bang. And it's still, even though I know what to expect, it still surprised me. The aroma is beautiful, like a proper hazelnut chocolate. I mean, it's not quite up to like a Nutella kind of levels of aroma, but it's, you know, it's heading in that direction kind of thing. Beautiful. I'd say out of the two, it's probably more hazelnut than chocolate out of the two, but yeah, you get them both straight away. Absolutely beautiful aroma. Not really kind of crazy in any kind of roasty, toasty malts. It's more of a sweet kind of edge. Ah, smells gorgeous. Let's give it a try. See what we get out of this thing. Cheers. Yeah. Very consistent, just like the first can that I had. The aroma is absolutely amazing. there's a slight, not coconut, but there is a kind of a Bounty bar-esque kind of aroma with some hazelnut. If it's hazelnut chocolate with a little bit of coconut, it's giving me coconut vibes for some reason, but very kind of minimal. The taste though is not quite marrying up to the aroma, but it's still very good. It's still a porter. It reminds you it's a porter. The aroma is very kind of out there, pungent, imperial stout, kind of bold. And then you taste it and it's like, oh, it's a porter. You forget that it's a porter just on the aroma. You think it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be like a thick chewy body, and then it's a porter. Keep saying it. But a very, very pleasant porter indeed. Very nice. That kind of hazelnut chocolate does hang around on the palate to a degree, and then it fizzles out a few seconds after. Whereas some of them they just fizzle out straight away. So, but yeah, a really easy drinking beer as you'd expect for the ABV of 5.2% ABV. I mean, 5.2 is probably a little bit above average for an English style porter. Not that Untap is saying it's an English style porter, but do you know what I mean? It's this beer reminds me a hell of a lot of Saltaire's hazelnut and chocolate porter that they done several years back. I don't think it's in production at the moment, but and that was on cask, and that was absolutely amazing. It reminds me of that in many ways. Certainly one of the best beers I've had from these guys, for sure. Very enjoyable, very easy drinking. It's leaving the head is retention's hanging around. Just put the rest of, there's a little bit left in the can there. There we go. Just reinforcing the head a little bit, just not crazy amounts, but what a lovely, lovely beer. What a fantastic beer. It really is a nice, steady, easy drinking porter. But the aroma is fantastic. It really is a fantastic aroma. I mean, not so much during this review, but when I had 2 cans of this. It was on a live with my good friend Jake O'Beer, so go and check it out. You probably know Jake is. Excuse me. Oh, very rude, but yeah, need to be done. What was I saying? Yeah, go and check out the original my view of this beer on Jake's channel on the live thing. It just hit me. That aroma was just absolutely bang, as we could, and then you put the video with the thing going off in the background. It's one of them. Awesome aroma, really damn good. So I'll get one more taste and I'll give it a rating. I'm just waffling on now. For me, this is by far and away, up until this point, I think this is my 3rd review. This is the best beer I've had from them, for sure. Very nice beer. I know it's a porter. I know there is kind of, there's a limit to what you can do with body and stuff with a porter. I get that, but it doesn't marry up to the aroma for me, to the body of the beer. As I said, I know it's a porter. If this was an imperial stout, you had the aroma and then the imperial stout body, I'd just do a double imperial stout of this recipe. That's what I would do. I think it would be absolutely, you know, getting on for a full body with this aroma. It's just the taste is there to a degree, but it's just, you always, for me it's, and again, I know it's a porter, but you just want more. You're greedy, you know. It's like I reckon an imperial stout version of this would be absolutely fantastic. I really do. I think it'd be great. So a rating for me on this one, I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. So it's a 3.75 on the Untapped scale. Yeah, it's definitely worth picking up their box just to see. I mean, I know it's a fairly new brewery. I was a little bit kind of apprehensive about it when I first, because a brewery, you never had any of their beers before, and there's a few breweries I want to actually go out and you know, try their beers. So yeah, no Heroes Brewing, beer doing good, and they're doing great things for the environment and stuff. So which is, you know, absolutely awesome. So these guys are the original tree planters for selling their beers. Unlike, and they're doing it for the right reasons, I believe, because, you know, there's not too many people who know the brewery is, unlike another Scottish brewery, but, you know, all that's kind of jazz. Let me just try and get this page up and running, because for some reason it's decided I was going to do the old Untapped on this. We'll try and get it here. EIS Can Bisoncan. So this has had only 68 total check-ins, 32 in the last 30 days. So 68 check-ins with a score then coming in at 3.78. So yeah, I'm giving this a 3.75, although when I had this before, it will appear on my Untapped at 3.9, so just under, and I'll go along with that as well. It's just under an 8 out of 10 for me, but yeah, 3.75 where I'm placing it. So yeah, really good stuff from No Heroes Brewing here. Bisoncan, hazelnut and chocolate porter. Let me know if you've had this one before from the box, if you're part of the craft beer hour on the back end of August of 2020. Let me know down below. Go and check them out for yourself. I'll put all the links down below. If there's still a link for the reduction of their box, then I will put all of that information down below. Check out Craft Beer Hour Tom on Twitter. Does a great job. He's been doing it like 5 years. A bit late on the scene. I've heard about them for the last 5 years, and the last few months been kind of chiming in a little bit. So yeah, anyway, I'm waffling on here. Thanks for watching then. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and all that good stuff, all that, you know, all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.